Coach, what did you try to get accomplished today, and did you manage to do it?
Well, I don't know that it's so much me trying to accomplish anything today as much as this team, the way they approached practice was pretty incredible and at a much higher energy level than we had before. The excitement was high. Guys were out there early. Like, I went and looked just maybe 20 minutes before we're supposed to be out there, and most of the team was out there, and just an excellent energy level. The competition was it was clean in a way that in that iron sharpens iron way. They understand much better than maybe the fall on why they're here. Not offense versus defense, getting better. There's a real togetherness that I think I got to attribute to the assistant coaches and the strength coaches in the winter, really driving that point home. And the senior leadership, they've been around here a long time and went through a pretty tough year. And I don't think they want to do that again. So if we can keep up that energy and consistently improve day by day, I was very proud to coach this football team today at practice. I'll put it that way.
Other questions for Coach Rolovich? Please raise your hand.
No.
That's it? Got to be more than that. Pete, go ahead.
Coach, it wouldn't be a complete press conference if somebody didn't ask about quarterbacks. So I'll ask about quarterbacks. What did you see from them today?
Well, 4 of them out there, I thought they all threw the ball well, knew where they were going. That's off-season work with Stutz. What I really noticed, and this is consistent with the run and shoot for probably before I even got introduced to it, but a year makes a big difference for these guys. I mean, you just see the comfort level of Cam and even Victor Gabalis as far as confidence in knowing where to go with the ball, the anticipation. I had made a comment to Cam. I go, it's amazing what a year does in this offense, and that makes him play better. The 2 new guys I thought threw the ball well. I think there was some excitement by Xavier Ward. Definitely has the arm strength and ability to play. He's really supposed to be probably picking out his tuxedo for his prom today, but he's here putting in good work and very mature for his age. And Jared, I thought, he used the off season, but since he's got here, at least for the first day and the first install, looked very comfortable with. There's always things we can get better at. We all know that, but I'm not going to hit you with that right now. But I was pretty impressed with his complete comfort level of the offense for really not getting a rep throwing the ball with us until now. So throws a real catchable ball, I think, and has plenty of arm strength and showed more leadership on the field than his personality may. Just in casual encounters, he's a wonderful young man. But I liked his intensity and his encouragement and how he was dialed in with receivers. I think it had a piece of why I think the energy was good out there.
Zach Armstrong with Coug Fan. Go ahead.
Hey, Coach.
Hi, Zach. I don't know if I lost you or not.
Try it again, Zach.
There you go.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
2 wide receivers that seem to be very active in the offense today, Lincoln Victor and Donovan Ollie. Just how big of a step have they taken this offseason, and what did you see from them today?
I think Donovan really started making some strides late in the season. He's a. I mean, I'll probably say this too much, but this team has a lot of good people on it, and Donovan's one of them. He he's a bigger receiver, but I think he's in good playing weight right now, and has some confidence in the scheme. And you don't realize he's still a young player. He's been here maybe a couple of years now, but I think his improvement from probably middle of the season till now, I think is a good jump. And if he continues on that, he's going to be a good player for us. Lincoln, I guess, didn't necessarily surprise me because I knew the type of kid he was when we recruited him, and just him stepping in the locker room, his work ethic, how important it is to play at the school right now is evident in every step he takes. I think he's a wonderful teammate. I think the guys have taken him in, and he just works. And people who just work to get better, I think it's pretty natural for people to respect that. And he's had a year in the offense, played with it, so I think there was some pretty easy transition for him that way.
And in today's first practice, were you guys able to wear the catapult wearable tech?
Yeah, we did.
Do you see any information during practice today that sort of jumped out to you?
I went in kind of towards the end to see, high speed of the day was Drake Owens, and to no surprise, Henry Kimmons had the highest workload, and that's who he is all the time. So pretty amazing technology. I'm grateful for the supporters that helped us get that done. We got live stuff coming in, and guys are monitoring. That's a good system for the health of these guys. And maybe if coaches, we need to, we got to look at it in a way where, do we adjust practice to get what we want out of these guys? Are we working them too hard? I mean, it makes you it gives you at least something concrete compared to in the past where you just got to use your eyes. Are you running them too much? How's their legs? Blah, 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 blah. So good baseline start for us today. It's going to be really interesting kind of to do a analysis after spring ball. And when we get pads on and, maybe some of the scrimmages and stuff like that too.
And Coach, with the new roster, got to ask, how come Lucas Bacon and Hank Platson and finally Aiden Hector are no longer with the program?
They just probably various reasons that probably need to be asked to them, but wish them all the best. I got nothing bad to say about them, and appreciate what they did while they were here.
Thanks, Coach.
You're welcome.
Any final questions for Coach? Raise your hand. Pete Harriman, go ahead.
Yeah, Coach, when you come out the back end of spring here, what sort of personality would you like to have seen this team develop? What kind of character would make you pleased that this was a good spring?
If it is anywhere to what today was as far as energy level, fun loving, but also the hard work and it was just a complete enjoyment of the process of getting better today, in my opinion. And if we can continue that throughout 15 practices with the coaching staff and the knowledge they have, that they are going to, continue to give these young men, I think it'll give us a really confident venture into the summer, into when a time where it really has to be a player-run team. And I think it matches the Washington State personality. I mean, I just walked off of practice and said, what I know about Washington State since I've been here, the values, that practice was something I think our alums would be proud of, and not just football alums, people who had wonderful experiences here could have watched that practice and said, yeah, that's a Washington State team. there was just an element of character that matches the reputation of this place.